In this video, I'm going to share with you my 9 key tips. Most of them are absolutely free that I think you must be doing in order to become successful in property. Watch them, implement them, they will make you successful. This is the next video in the series, how to start in property. And this is probably one of the most important videos because here I'm going to talk to you about some of my key tips on what you ought to be doing in order to become successful in property. And it's some of the mistakes that I've made or things that I should have known when I started, which would have helped me a lot. But lucky for you, you can learn from my mistakes or the things I missed out on. So number one, I'd say make sure you have a power team. And there's a complete video on the key power team players you need to have as part of this series here. But have a power team in terms of your solicitor, accountant, architect, deal sourcer, your advisor in terms of planning consultant, and also your building contractor. I mean, the team can be wider than that, but those are 6 key people that you should have. Number 2, surround yourself with property investors and positive people. You are, as the research shows, the average of the 5 people that you most associate with. So if you want to get into property, associate more with property people. Number 3, join a networking group or a property meet. I think that's extremely important. You'll meet lots of people there, you'll get lots of ideas there, you're gonna shorten your learning curve and you'll learn quicker. Number 4, have a buddy. So find somebody who's already in property or who's just getting into property just like yourself, and then work with them for accountability and also for sharing your successes and also learning from your mistakes. Number 5, have a mentor. Incredibly important, incredibly important. I wish I did this from the time I started in business many years ago, but I've always had a mentor. I say always, I've had a mentor for the last 11 years and it's served me extremely well. The mentors are different, so whether you have a mentor or a coach is up to you, but I've changed mentors depending on what I was looking at in terms of the aspects or different aspects of my business. But make sure you have one that's going to serve you incredibly well. It's extremely important. Next, make sure you dedicate 15 minutes a day to learning about property, because if you're serious, investing 15 minutes isn't big. I could have said to you an hour, okay, but people kind of feel overwhelmed. I can't do an hour every single day, it's too much. 15 minutes every day, whether it's watching a YouTube video, reading an article, reading a magazine, reading something online, being part of a Facebook group or something else which improves and enhances your learning. 15 minutes every single day, okay, is going to add up to a lot over a week, a month, a year, and you're going to sharpen your learning. So that's incredibly important. Buy a book or a product on property and read that and learn from that, because then you're going to immerse yourself and you're going to train your subconscious to get more excited about property. The next one is start conversations in Facebook groups or other groups and platforms about property, so you can start building your own contacts and get courage or be encouraged to start talking about something which you love, which obviously is property, because you wouldn't be starting this business if you weren't passionate or committed to becoming a property investor. The next one is make a plan, but carry it out. So if you're looking to buy property, start making offers, start looking at properties, start negotiating, start doing deals, start talking to funders. And in fact, I forgot to add a funder to your power team. You need a broker who can help you secure those deals in terms of obtaining the funding. So make sure you do those things. They are going to serve you incredibly well, all easy to do. None of them are expensive. If you've got some money, then the next one, which is very important, is go on some courses. There's loads of free webinars as well, but you get what you pay for. Free is free, but if you want to go on the paid for courses, you're going to speed up your pace of learning and your knowledge and your confidence and your network, and you'll see other people are on those courses doing things and you think, well, if they can do it, so can I. And the truth is, if anybody else can do it, so can you. So if you do all of these things here, do them regularly, frequently for the next 6 months, I am extremely confident you're going to get some positive results.